Hello. I just wanted to share with everybody my large collection of Sabu ring-worn items. I figured, why keep them all to myself? I've spent way too much money on them, so I might as well share them with other people that might enjoy seeing them, as a lot of these items would belong in a Wrestling Hall of Fame. First up, we have a very, very ring-worn pair of Sabu boots. As you can see, these were just beaten on. If you know Sabu and have watched a lot of his matches, you see how hard he is on his opponents, while he's equally as hard on his equipment. So as you can see, there's rips in the side, maybe just from years of use, or maybe in one of his barbed wire matches, I'm not sure. Just as he taped his own body up, he would tape his boots up. As we know, back in the ECW days, despite great wrestling action, they weren't paid a ton by wrestling standards, so they'd save some money and just reuse all of their items. So that's the first item for you. The second pair of boots, despite being pink, I actually like better. They're in much better shape. And he said he only wore the one pair of pink boots. And if you saw his first ECW matches, or the videos they showed of him before he came to the United States when he was wrestling in Japan, these were the boots that Sabu was wearing at the time. So this is back in about '93. Again, for their age and for the fact that Sabu wore them, they're in very good condition. Next up, we have a belt that Sabu won when wrestling in the NWC division, which was a wrestling division out in Nevada, the Las Vegas area. It's not in the greatest of shape, but it's still pretty awesome to have a belt that a wrestler won. Here's one of the many, well, it's not a turban, I believe it's called a kaffish, but many of us would know it as a turban that Sabu would wear to the ring. Now, again, not in the best condition, but still a pretty neat Sabu item. This is the only item in the collection I have that wasn't Sabu's originally. This is given to Sabu by the original Sheik, who was his uncle. So, it's a little rough, but again, this is a pretty old item. Here's a pair of tights that Sabu wore to the ring. If any of you happen to know which matches this may have been in, I'd appreciate hearing back from you, because I don't know. I did some looking and I couldn't find him wearing this exact pair of tights. Here's one of my favorite items in the collection. These tights are the ones that were worn by Sabu when he won the ECW Championship belt back in 1998 at Born to Be Wired from Terry Funk. They are ripped to shreds, as you can see. Still have some of the dark stains from Sabu's blood during this very violent match. They're just barely held together in places. But truly a neat piece of wrestling history right here. Here's another awesome pair of tights. These are special in that they were worn by Sabu against Chris Benoit in one of his most famous matches, where Chris Benoit broke his neck. And that is how Chris Benoit earned the name the Crippler, Chris Benoit. So again, just a fantastic piece. I mean, these should be in the museum somewhere. Just great, great item. And this last one may in fact be my favorite, even though, you know, it's not recognized by fans because you wouldn't have seen him wearing it, hardly ever, if ever. But this is the staff jacket that he got from ECW. You see his name is embroidered on it. It's just a great, great jacket. The huge ECW logo on the back. And this piece is in great shape. You can see a few little nicks here and there, so it was worn a little bit, but I don't think he wore this very often. That's what a good shape it's in. So again, I thought I'd share these pieces with you, as instead of being a responsible person and paying off my college loans, I bought items from Sabu. I bought most of these on eBay from a man named David DeFalco, who was producing a movie with Rob Van Dam, and that's how he met Sabu and met up with him. And he was selling stuff for Sabu, as Sabu was going through a bit of a rough time right now, needed the money pretty badly. But one of the nice things I'll show you next is the pictures of Sabu with most of these items that he signed. Sabu is a madman. Always entertaining. Thank you for viewing this video, and I hope that you saw some items that you may not have seen before, or it's just the best way I could share it with people. As again, I believe a lot of these could belong in a Wrestling Hall of Fame or a museum, but I'm very, very happy to own them and wouldn't take back the thousands of dollars I spent on them. Thanks again for viewing, and have a great day. Bye.